life. someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I wanna say goodbye. I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye.
say goodbye or ever leave this stuff behind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. Yeah. When it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, when it hurts like this. When it hurts like this. And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Play me like a bass guitar, simmer down and mess me up, tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drive me around in your red Ford, shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding,
Welcome back to the Iris League. We are in season 3 and this is round 6. My name is Kelly Serenity. I'll be your caster and streamer tonight. We have DIVINI versus EKASI FE, both very top tier teams in my personal opinion. We've got, you know, great roster. Znix, Fallen Angel, Duchess, Nachi, Trigger Happy. On the side of Divini D, along with Athanol, Ruby, Meh, Babytooth, and Luna, who, like I said, players that are absolutely phenomenal. Predictions are up to see who you think is going to win tonight's games. I'd love to hear from our chatters, you know, who do you think is going to take the win tonight? Who's your favorites? Who do you think is going to be your top fraggers? You know, tell me, speak to me. Let's hear what you guys have to say. This is my third time casting the RS League, and I'm super excited to be back in the caster's chair. Like I said, unfortunately, I do want to apologize for the previous stream, as we did have a bit of trouble with the previous, like I said, with the previous stream. So sincere apologies therefore, but we are back and we are on track. If you guys spot any issues with the stream, just give me a shout. I'll keep an eye. And yes, and it looks like we are going into map Inferno. They will be knifing again for sides. I see lots of people saying Divini D in chat for the win. Panic while shouting for EKASI. So interesting to see that we have a variety of choices in chat tonight. I personally haven't been keeping up with the RS League, so please don't shout at me. I've been very busy, so I'm not too sure, you know, how the teams have been playing, you know, who's been representing who and so forth. But I am familiar with a lot of the people that are, you know, obviously playing. So it's interesting for me to see the dynamics, how everybody has changed up, you know, where everybody has slotted into different teams and so forth. So I think it's going to be quite interesting. Let's just quickly go and have a look again at the rosters tonight. We have Divini D. They have Fallen Angel, Trigger Happy, Duchess, Znix, and Nachi. And on the side of EKASI FE, we have Meh, Athanol, Ruby, Babytooth, and Luna. And like I said, there are familiar faces here for me, very familiar faces. So this is going to be quite a hard one to, you know, to predict from my side. But I personally feel like EKASI FE's got a very quality team at the moment. But I'd love to see what Divini D is going to do. That's just my personal opinion, guys. That nothing, you know, nothing personal, anything of the sort. Obviously, I'm going for what I see and so forth. So we're waiting for the players to ready up tonight, and we would like to, you know, see what's going to happen with the knife, and, you know, definitely see what happens with this game. It's just, I'm really excited. We do have a giveaway running: Fantex X5S Zeus mouse, along with a Fantex KX302S and a Fantex GS204 Rumble. Keep an eye on the RE socials just to keep up to date with the giveaways. We do go into the knife and Inferno in mid. Who's gonna draw first blood over here? It looks like Angel will draw first blood, dropping Ruby down. Ruby, unfortunately, the first person to fall. Nachi getting made. Duchess taking down Luna. Athanol getting Nachi. Athanol getting Fallen Angel. Athanol getting Znix, but Trigger Happy finishing Athanol, and Divini D will be taking the option to either stay or swap in terms of the sides. It looks like we are having a little bit of a server issue. Hopefully that will be sorted soon, unless I'm just gonna have to quickly check and restart. Just for all intents and purposes, I'm going to restart the server. So our previous game was played at 7:15 this evening. RE's Ivy versus Very Fast. Very Fast did take the win 16-1, and they did play on Vertigo. So your winners of the previous game was Very Fast. Unfortunately, RE's Ivy not managing to land more than one round, but hopefully they come back in the next game. Okay, it seems the server is still having some... Oh, there we go. Waiting for the final result between the teams, just to check. And it looks like the game will be starting in 5 seconds. EKASI FE will be starting on the side of counter-terrorist, whereas DIVINI will be starting on the side of terrorist. This is going to be quite interesting to see what EKASI is going to do to maintain the bomb sites on A and B. Are they going to be playing 2A, 2B, 1 mid? Or, you know, are they going to mix it up a little bit? I definitely do feel like, you know, A is something that needs to have a couple more players just to make sure that they, you know, can't push. 2 players peeking in apps, a lot of damage going through over the Luna, dropping down to 44 HP. Athenal spotting a player in second mid. Nachi and Happy taking some damage over there, but the bomb is pushing towards B. There is a smoke holding them off, but Baby Tooth and Ruby are solid and on site. Ruby spotting a shot or 2 through the smoke over there. I think she's called it. They may have noticed that the bomb is going and heading towards B, but we still have 3 CT players on A site. Luna and Athenal taking down Snix and Nachi, and we're dropped down to a 3v2. Make that a 3v1. Baby Tooth completely taking Duchess and Fallen Angel's faces off, and then finishing off the last player. And the first round does go to EKASI FE. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard over there. Baby Tooth and Athenal doing a lot of dirty damage over there, and Luna with an assist and 1 kill. Unfortunately, DIVINI not managing to land a kill in that round, but nonetheless, we do see a buy coming in from EKASI FE. 4 MP9s with an MP7, lots of utility and kits on their side. A Molotov going through to Banana at the bottom of spawn, bottom of B, still hanging around there, you know, wanting to see what they're going to do with the bomb. But we haven't seen any movement yet, and I don't think there's been any sights of any players anywhere nearby. 2 of the players pushing down towards B just to make sure that there isn't no one there. We do hear shots going off. Some spam shots, you know, just to check. Baby Tooth. Oh, beautiful crosshair coming in from the 2 of them. Baby Tooth and Ruby partnering up to take down 4 of the players from EKASI. And Athenal will finish off Snix with the MP9. And that is the second round for EKASI FE. Absolutely beautiful push down. Banana there completely taking control, making sure that DIVINI could go nowhere else but towards A, forcing them into, you know, a little corner over there. And unfortunately, they did decide to push through up to Banana, and it did cost them a round. We see some buys. We have a 5 AK-47s with some kits, unfortunately doing with what they could in terms of finances. We got a smoke coming out on towards B, lots of utility. We have some splits as well, the bomb heading up towards second mid along with 2 other players. There is a player in apps that they might just run into each other at this moment. It looks like they won't. Are they going to run into each other? Is May going to... Oh, beautiful, beautiful spot there from May. But Duchess with the counter kill onto May. She does hear footwork. She manages to get Luna. Luna falls. Snix taking down 2 of the players towards B sides. Athenal getting the kill onto Duchess. Athenal, the last player alive on EKASI FE. They've got a smoke in CT. They have a Molotov down Banana, and they're actually going to get the bomb down. But Athenal is quite a strong player with an AK-47, and she has a defuse kit. So if she plays this smartly, she may be able to get it. Is she going to save, or is she going to push? It looks like she is going to push from B sides. I don't think she's going to push to get the defuse, but I do think she may play for some exit frags, as she is hanging towards bottom B. But we have good setups over here. Fallen Angel sitting on Family, and, you know, 2 of the other players, one behind Family, another player sitting towards and situated towards Coffins. Athenal decides she is going to push up, so she is pushing up, I think, for free in this case, as the players are exiting towards Ruins, towards CT. And it looks like Athenal will decide to save, which is a good call, because they may they may have the finances to actually buy into this round and around that AK-47. She does have a diffuse kit still on, and it looks like they're going to do exactly that. We see an M4 come out on Baby Tooth, the FAMAS with Ruby, and still to see what May and Luna are going to do. However, we have 4 AK-47s, Nachi unfortunately with the Scout, or fortunately, you never know, quite a powerful little scope weapon over there. So let's see what they decide to do. Luna opting for the MP9. We also see 2 FAMASs and some kits over there along with 2 diffuse kits. So a good round for EKASI, but Ruby taking some damage from the grenades in mid. Super unfortunate. It looks like there are 2 players heading up towards B. One still hanging around in spawn, maybe trying to get the spot with the scouts. The bomb is down. They aren't playing, you know, to push or anything yet. They are playing for picks or whatever. We also have 2 players from EKASI FE pushing up apps into second mid. So let's see if they're going to get the picks off there, as they did really well in the previous game. We have a smoke going off from balcony, hopping into lane. Still waiting for some footwork in B. I think they are trying to confuse the CT players. Snicks getting the first kill onto Luna. May getting the refrag onto Snicks, but Dutch is finishing off May. Athanol spotting a player in pit, taking the player down in pit. It does force a little bit of a... Is it forcing a rotate? Absolutely not. Ruby and Baby Tooth still super glued to B, which I absolutely love to see in the players. You know, not early rotating. We haven't spotted the bombs yet. We don't need to rotate. The bomb is still in B. Nachi, as I said, Naughty Scout gets the kill on to Ruby, but she's still got Baby Tooth on side. I don't know if she's aware of the fact that Baby Tooth has 8 HP, but she's going to get killed from behind. Athanol with the beautiful rotate coming in from A, and they do secure their 3rd round for themselves. EKASI playing absolutely beautiful. I have to commend the players on B. They are playing phenomenally, super gluing themselves, you know, anchoring to B, making sure that they're not rotating until they've seen the bomb. And I think that's beautiful work coming in from them. But DIVINI D are forced into a save round. We see 3 Deagles and 2 P250s on the player. Not a lot of kit. We do see some flashbangs and a smoke here and there. It's going to be quite hard, as we have 4 players on the side of EKASI with diffuse kits along with M4s and a FAMAS, also with an AK-47 in the hands of Athanol, and she's proved to be quite violent with it. Dutch is landing the kill onto Luna. Oh, landing the kill onto Athanol, completely annihilating Athanol's face. What a beautiful shot coming in there. And Trigger Happy unfortunately getting me with the headshot. And we have 1 player that's pushing up, but it looks like Fallen Angel with a nice little peek coming from Mexico. It's Ruby who is last alive. She does manage to get the kill onto Duchess, but Fallen Angel will finish her off, and that gives DIVINI D a second chance. They do have 2 rounds, but they're still 1 ahead. Oh, EKASI still 1 ahead, sitting currently on 3 rounds in. We go into round 6. It looks like EKASI FE will be forced into a save this round, and DIVINI D, ooh, how the tables have turned. DIVINI D with an AK-47, 3 M4s. They are literally carrying CT guns with them now. Beautiful peaks, good play, fast play, and I absolutely love to see it. Oh, we spot a head up in Banana. Trigger Happy does manage to land the shot onto Meh. Znick's catching a little bit of a nade over there, dropping down to 71 HP, but that's okay, because it looks like they will be pushing 3 players up towards B. We still have a player situated down in spawn, but it doesn't matter. Dutch is coming up, finding Luna, but Athanol with the trade. Baby Tooth landing 1. Is she going to land a second? Unfortunately not. She does manage to get 2 of the players over there, and unfortunately Fallen does take a bit of a team kill over there. Athanol with 9 HP and a Deagle. It is the dream. She does manage to pick up an M4A4. It's Fallen Angel and Znix, who are the 2 players alive on the side of DIVINI D. Can Athanol do this, or is she going to save? It does look like she's situated towards A side on the map, so I think she's definitely going to try and save the M4A4, because their finances are not looking so good, and they've also, DIVINI D managed to get the bomb down. You know, there's nothing you can do with 9 HP. Unfortunately, not really much you can do with 9 HP. She has a smoke, a Deagle, and an M4, so definitely worth a save. Well played to Divini D. They will secure round 6. It'll be 3 all for each teams, and this is where things start. This is where things start getting interesting, because I mean, we've had teams completely favored for Divini D when they were on a save. They managed to land naughty deagle shots and pick up most of the CT weaponry and win the round, so really well played for them. But it looks like EKASI, they will be forced to save. Yet again, we see some P250s coming out, some grenades. Maybe a little push down mid with some grenades would be great, or B, you know, either or. And Athanol managing to save the M4 from the previous round. It looks like there will be a push in mid. Snick's getting the nasty shot onto her. May getting Fallen Angel and Trigger Happy. Completely caught off guard. Beautiful push. One more player in spawn will fall. As on, it looks like we have another team kill over there. Coming out from Ruby. It's a 2v2. Baby Tooth and Ruby both with AK-47s. Nachi and Duchess as well. Baby Tooth finding Nachi's head on top of the bridge towards Apps. It's Duchess who's the last alive, and Baby Tooth is on the hunt. She is prowling for her, and she will get the final kill onto Duchess. EKASI FE in the lead again. Currently sitting with 4 rounds in. Divini D only with 3 rounds. Divini D should have the finances to buy, but do you buy? Do you buy when you're averaging about 4K? We are set into a little bit of a technical pause, it appears. So what are we saying, guys? What are we saying? Are we thinking EKASI FE, or are we thinking Divini D? These rounds have been tight. We've seen EKASI take the lead from the beginning of the game, but Divini D just not allowing them, you know, to take control of the scoreboard, completely coming back, managing to finally, you know, set the standard of a 3-3. I think EKASI with the, you know, the save by pushing down mid was a little bit of unexpected. It was unexpected for Divini D, so they managed to secure that round. But do you think they are going to win this, or do you think that what's gonna happen, chat? EKASI FE or Divini D? Who's gonna take this first half at least? I mean, it's been really tight rounds, really tight rounds. Baby Tooth sitting with 8 kills, Athanol right behind her on 7 of the top 2 fraggers on the side of EKASI FE. We also see Znix, Duchess and Nachi both sitting on 4 kills with Duchess on 6. So it's really tight, close knit scoreboards. It's so close, it's absolutely ridiculous. We see Mac 10s coming out from Divini D. Are they going to do a full 5 push somewhere? It looks like they are sitting up for a nice little A. We have one of the players from B rotating out. Athanol hanging on side. We have still 2 players situated on B. It looks like one of the players is hanging around just to make sure, but it looks like she's finally going to set up the rotates. May and Luna managing to get 2 of the players from Divini D, and it's Angel, Nachi and Znix are the last 3 players alive. We've got a rotate coming onto A. We've got 4 healthy players, but it doesn't matter. Nachi getting the kill onto May with the headshot machine. Mac 10 is absolutely phenomenal in that regard, but we have really good crossover here. We've got Ruby and Athanol holding, you know, just holding the players. Unfortunately, not going to play into Fallen Angel's favor. She loses to Luna, and it's Znix and Nachi who are the last 2 players that are left alive in Apps. They've got 3 players to take down with 30 seconds on the board. Players spotted. Znix taking down Athanol. That is the player from B, and if they are aware of that, they'd know that there's only 1 player on B. Still melted down to B side, finally coming into the rotate. Nachi manages to catch Luna. Baby Tooth getting the kill onto Znix. Is Nachi going to get the bomb down? She does. Flash coming in from Athanol. It's Baby Tooth and Ruby versus Nachi. She's got 2 players to take down and 1 player. She's given herself away. It doesn't matter though. Ruby and Nachi, a 1v1. Ruby takes that win and will be able to defuse securely with enough time without a kick needed. Super unfortunate from from DIVINI. That was really well played, especially considering the fact that they had AK-47s, or not, MAC-10s, apologies, and they managed to get that far into the round with the bomb down and only one player standing. So really well played from DIVINI. Super, super unfortunate for them, and it looks like they will be somewhat buying whatever they can. There's a deagle in the hands of Duchess, and the rest of them with AK-47s and fairly good kits. And we finally see the AWP coming out tonight in the hands of Athenol. Oh, some flames coming in from Ruby. She does lose almost half HP over there. Some nades down into mid, also catching a few of the DIVINI players. But nonetheless, we have the B push. I see the bomb is heading towards B. One of the players still hanging around. Lots of utility going on to B side. May coming in with the rotate from behind with Athenol, and DIVINI not even hearing footwork. That just manages to catch them off guard. Super unfortunate for DIVINI over there. That's so unfortunate for them. But really good push from the players in. Duchess not even noticing. I think they were setting up for a nice little flash. Unfortunately, Duchess does manage to catch them off guard. She takes down two of the players, but Ruby and Luna do finish. They finish her off, unfortunately. It is what it is, guys. She's unfortunately put into a situation where you've got to take on three healthy players that have really good guns in their hands, and it's just one of those things. 6-3, EKASI FE in the lead with almost double the points of what DIVINI have. I see they are forced down to a little small buy, a pistol buy. 2 deagles, a Tech 9. I haven't seen that in quite a while. Is a Tech 9 your choice? Is somebody like the Tech 9? Anybody? And we have 2 P250s, which is definitely one of my favorite guns. I absolutely avoid the deagle at all costs because it's not a gun that I'm particularly good with. And we have an AK-47 in the hands of Baby 2, 3 M4s, and Athenol again with the AWP. I'm super keen to see some nice little snipes coming from her tonight. It looks like there is full control of B again, but it seems as if DIVINI will be setting up for an A. The bomb does seem to be down further back, playing it a little bit slower. May catching 2 players off guard. Luna and May completely taking the teams out. Baby Tooth with the last kill over there, and it looks like EKASI will secure the seventh point for themselves. DIVINI still sitting on 3. Baby Tooth and May both 11 and 10, quite close to one another, and Duchess is next on the 9-5. Full buys yet again. Interesting round. One of my favorite rounds when there's full buys, full kits. 4 diffuse kits in the hands of EKASI. So let's see if they manage to do something. Oh, Nachi taking the nade from Ruby. Beautiful, beautiful. Nades coming out there. She had the AWP, so it's a very unfortunate loss. Znix does manage to catch one of the players in apps, but Luna with the cross takes Znix completely out. Touch is throwing up a little smoke towards B side. I think she's obviously trying to initiate a rotate coming in there because they're setting up for an A. We have Luna who is sitting in apps. It's a 2v4. This is going to be rough. Fallen and Duchess are just going to... Oh, little smack on the head over there from a smoke. Athenol does land that. She's got a good view on apps at the moment, and both players are looking to push out from apps, and it looks like they're going to walk right into a crosshair. I absolutely do hope that Athenol is still holding that position. Good smoke coming out from them. Is it going to be enough coverage? They do catch Luna off guard. They have spotted Athenol. Oh, beautiful shots coming from Duchess. Absolutely phenomenal plays. Notice the player towards Boiler. Fallen Angel will hold the opposite angle, but I don't know if they're aware of the fact that Baby Tooth and Ruby are both in lane. Fallen Angel holding her back is so open right now, and it's so unfortunate because she could get caught completely off guard. But does it matter? Duchess catches one Fallen Angel with a quick turn onto Ruby, and she lands the last shot. And finally, Divinity are back on the scoreboard, boys and girls. They do secure their 4th point, but EKASI FE are still 3 rounds ahead of them. So really good. I liked how they utilized their time. They made use of all their kits and equipment. So good round from Divinity. Unfortunately, EKASI FE, you know, with the sneaky peeks, also solo peeking and so forth, didn't work in their favor. It looks like there's a rush coming down. Oh, what a beautiful call. Lots of kills going over there, but we're down to a 1v1, boys and girls. It is May versus Fallen Angel. I don't know if Angel is aware of the fact that May is behind her. She might just run as she spots her. Is she going to get the kill? Fallen Angel drops down to 15 HP, and she gets the kill on May with the Kobe. I love seeing Kobe's. I love seeing Kobe's. They're my favorite thing. Honestly, they are my favorite thing. Really well played from Divinity over there. Nonetheless, EKASI FE were on a save round. They will be buying up, and we do see 2 AWPs coming into play here. May and Athenor, I'm assuming 1A, 1B. So let's see what happens. Duchess, she doesn't have any money for herself, so she's forced down to a deagle for this round. May going in for the peek towards lower banana. Hopefully none of the Divinities stick their heads out. Nachi pushing too quickly before the smoke actually plumed, and May gets the kill onto Nachi as the smokes pop. But it's a 4v5. EKASI FE currently with 5 healthy players. They've also got 2 diffuse kits, some grenades, and a smoke on them. But Divinity, they have the upper hand in this regard because they've got a lot of utility. They can force players out of their position. They do spot a player. Athenor with the sneaky peek. She does take a couple of bullets over there, dropping down to 22 HP. Znix, oh, is that trigger happy, coming back towards B, but May still holding the angle with an AWP. Babytooth and Luna both in apps. Unfortunately, Znix completely taken out over there by Babytooth, push into apps. Really good play from them, and it's Duchess who's all by herself, and she's gonna walk right into Luna's crosshair. I love the fact that these girls are actually taking so much control of the map. EKASI FE, they're getting the picks, and they're taking control of the area that they're getting the picks from, which is really good to see. I love seeing CS like this. I love seeing people actually use the utility and, you know, take control of the maps. We've seen Babytooth and Ruby have phenomenal takes on B. Absolutely phenomenal takes on B. It looks like Divinity is forced down to yet another save round, but they are doing a quick little A push. 2 Deagles and 3 P250s with some utility that is going out now. They're all going to push out through mid, and they might just run into the player archers. Yeah, this is going to be a quick one. Are they going to land it? Yes, they do. Ruby does manage to get one. Duchess gets the kill onto Ruby of May. Oh dear. May with that AWP. She's the only player on B. She manages one. Oh, Znix with the nasty dig onto May. They do manage to take down the predominant AWP on B. My apologies. And the rotates start coming in now. Not a lot of utility. Babytooth catching Fallen Angel off guard, but Znix with her deagle tonight. What is up with this girl? She does manage to get the AWP kill as well onto one of the players coming from CT. It's Luna who's last alive. She's got 22 HP. She's got an AK-47. She manages to get the kill onto Znix, but not. She takes the last kill, and they secure this around 6 for them, or the 6th point for them. This is last round of the first half. 8-6 still in favor of EKASI FE, but what an exciting round, guys. Beautiful deagles coming out from Znix there. Absolutely beautiful. Babytooth coming in with a little bit of a shotgun over there. A FAMAS in the hands of May with 3 MP9s. We also have 4 AK-47s on the side of Divinity with an AWP in the hands of Naji. I hope she manages to land a couple of shots with that. I love seeing saucy AWP snipes. We've got 3 players set up towards B site, while 2 are still super glued towards A. A little bit of a splitcher coming in from DIVINI, still waiting to see, you know, where they can get picks, where they can waste utility as much as they can. Athenor is pushing down B. She spots a player. Oh dear. Does manage to find a head, connects completely with that head, dropping Trigger Happy down to 52 HP, but Nachi gets the kill onto and unfortunately Athenor, that aggression has not paid off at all. Meh with a beautiful peek coming from Archer's side. She gets 2 kills onto the players heading towards A. Luna posted up on balcony, gets the kill onto Duchess. It's a 2v4. Luna getting another onto Trigger, and the third onto Nachi. 9-6 at halftime, guys. Currently in favor of EKASI FE, but this is not. It's not the end. It's definitely not the end for DIVINI. They were CT sided. Oh, they were T sided. Apologies. So they can still come back. They can definitely still come back. We have some of our top fraggers over here at 16 and 13. Luna also coming back with a nice little 12, 11 and 8. Very tight knit scores. Trigger Happy seems to be having a little bit of a down game today, but none the worries. Maybe she's a CT sided player. Let's see. We are into round 16. It's the first round of this half. 1 upgrade coming in from Athenor with a P250 and some utility. Oof. Wonder if Ruby noticed that little dink from behind. Nachi pushing up from B, getting the kill onto Luna. Babytooth getting the kill on to Duchess. Fallen taking Mare's face completely off. Babytooth running into 2 of the players inside library. Nyx. She's absolutely phenomenal with her pistols. I have to give it to her. She's really good with her pistols. What the hell? Can you teach me, please, Nyx? You are insane. Well played from Nyx over there. Round 17, boys and girls, and so far EKASI FE are still in the lead with 2 rounds ahead of DIVINI, currently sitting on 7. We will be seeing an SMG buy coming in from both teams. 2 FAMASas in the hands of Nachi and Nyx. Everybody else all sitting on SMGs. No utility, or barely, little to no utility in the hands of EKASI FE. But Trigger Happy does spot 1. They spot 2. They do manage to take down Ruby. Babytooth taking a lot of damage over there, along with Luna. Both of them sitting under 20 HP, or almost 20 HP. And they still got 5 fairly healthy players in the side of DIVINI. So, Duchess taking down Luna. Athenor getting the kill onto Duchess. Meh and Babytooth taking down Trigger Happy and Fallen Angel. It is Nachi and Nyx are the last 2 players alive, but all of the girls from EKASI FE are on minimal health. And when I say minimal, they are literally on minimal health. They absolutely have a chance to win this round if they play and work together. Nachi has... she gets the kill onto Babytooth. Obviously knows there's another player in family, which is Nachi's work over there, taking down Meh. They've got 1 player left, and Nachi gets the kill onto Athenor, and they will secure the defuse with more than enough time. Really good teamwork coming in from Nachi and Nyx, and they do secure that defuse. We go into a 9-8. DIVINI surely catching up to EKASI FE. Round 18, boys and girls, we see 4 Galils coming in from EKASI FE. Babytooth with an AK-47. Some FAMASas and M4s on the side of DIVINI. A lot of them with the diffuse kits as well, and a ton of utility. So going to be absolutely phenomenal to see what happens this round. Lots of utility going towards B. I see the bomb is coming from EKASI FE, heading towards a B. Fallen Angel just securing that with a nice little smoke just to make sure they don't push too quickly. Still a standstill in B site. 2 players still gel down to B site. If they spot that bomb, hopefully it'll start initiating a little bit of rotates. But we do have 2 of the players from EKASI FE heading up towards B just to try and maybe get a few picks to secure the easier push onto B. It does look like the bomb will be going towards B. They are setting up for some smokes. some flashbangs. Apologies. Player spots, unfortunately, Trigger Happy caught while throwing a smoke, but Fallen Angel gets the kill onto her. Luna taking down Fall, but Snick's getting Athanol on a site. It's a 3v3. Duchess catching Mare from behind, and it looks like Baby Tooth is the last player alive, needs to take down 2 of the players. She does hear and spot one of the players coming from CT, manages to take down Nachi, and it is now 2 players left. Snicks and Duchess are very, very strong players. Baby Tooth takes down Snicks, unfortunately not getting the kill onto Duchess. Duchess will defuse the bomb. No kit. It may not cost her at all, because she still has a lot of time to defuse as that sound cue does come in. 9-9, we are finally yet again even. EKASI, FE, I think they're starting to stress now. This is the part where I would start to stress. Save round yet again from EKASI, FE. I feel like they are pushed into a lot of save rounds. You know, unfortunately, getting the bomb done, but not getting the round. Baby Tooth with the P250, a Tech 9 in the hands of Luna. I've seen some people in chat saying that the Tech 9 is one of their favorite guns. I feel like my aim's too whiffy for that. We do have an AWP in the hands of Six. Baby Tooth coming in, 2 apps, taking down Nachi. We only have 2 players on B. Is Nyx getting the kill onto Baby Tooth? Duchess with a nasty little headshot onto Luna, or Deagle onto Luna. Athanol taking Nyx's face off. A little bit of payback coming in there. Trigger Happy with the rotate, taking down Athanol, but the bomb is going down on A. May does manage to get one. Fallen Angel running out of bullets as she attempts to take the kill. May gets the kill onto her. Trigger Happy will defuse the bomb as she gets the kill onto May. So unfortunate. A very fast round over there. Quick rotates. And it looks like Trigger Happy will be picking up a nice little AWP over there. They should be somewhat okay in terms of finances to buy up over here. I mean, they're averaging around 3 to 5k, and it looks like EKASI FE will be buying up as well. But we do go into a pause over here just to take back what's happening and, you know, checking out the situation. (9-10), very close scores tonight. I still would like to know in chat, who do you guys think is going to win? Right, that goes in chat. Do commence, and we count down from 5 seconds into round 20. 9-10, super close. DIVINI currently in the lead. We have seen them earlier in the lead, but this is the first time this half that they've been in the lead. Quite a strange buy coming in from DIVINI. We have Nachi in mid. Is she going to get a pick off of one of the players? Oh, she sees the jump, but she misses the jump, or misses the shot, in fact. 5 AK-47s in the hands of EKASI FE. We have 2 MP9s, 2 M4s, and an AWP. It's a very strange buy for me, but I guess you make do with what you have. The first field comes in, and I completely miss it. May taking down Nyx. There is a spot. Nachi trying to get the no-scope, but unfortunately misses her. May, Luna taking the kills onto 2 of the players from DIVINI, leaving them only down to Trigger Happy and Fallen Angel, which are both of the B players. I don't think Fallen Angel is aware of the fact that Athanol is hiding in a naughty corner. It's a 5v1, ladies and gents. Trigger Happy is the last player alive. I'm not sure if Athanol is aware of the fact that Trigger Happy is indeed still on B sides. But Trigger Happy forced to actually save. And it looks like EKASI FE will finally secure a bomb. And it won't be defused this time unless Trigger Happy pulls off some ninja diffusers with her smoke and her diffuse kit. But it seems not. We're hopeful anyway. Nonetheless, Trigger Happy is saving behind family on D sides. All of the players from EKASI FE, well, just almost all of the players from EKASI FE managed to make it out alive. and they do secure an AWP with 4 AK-47s. This is going to be really rough in terms of economy for DIVINI. They absolutely are forced to save this round. We see a Deagle coming in from Fallen Angel, Natu with the P250, Nyx as well with the Deagle, and she's done absolute justice with that gun tonight. Trigger Happy with the M4 that she managed to save from the previous round, and Duchess with a P250 as well. 3 players on B side, while we have 2 players pushing extremely aggressively out of apps. Nyx, as I said, pays off again with the Deagle right into Luna. Athanol catches one of the players in smoke and takes her down. We're forced down to a 2v3 now. Babytooth catching Duchess off guard in apps, and it looks like the bomb will still be heading towards B. One of the players still hanging around A side. Well, we have 2, Fallen Angel and Trigger Happy, both still in B sides. It looks like one of the players are heading back, worried about a bit of a rotate coming in from the A side. Obviously, no Babytooth was in apps and did manage to kill one of the Athanol, taking down Trigger Happy, and May securing the last kill onto Fallen Angel. And this is now round 22. EKASI Effie in the lead with 1 point. One round. I see DIVINI. A lot of people saying DIVINI is gonna win, guys. It's really looking quite tight at the moment. EKASI Effie and DIVINI D both just, you know, trying to fight for those rounds. It's been super tight. Duchess landing a shot onto Luna, but Duchess landing the shot onto Luna, but May coming around, getting the kill onto Duchess. Athanol again with the smoke, killing Nachi. You'd think you'd learn your lesson from the first time round. Trigger Happy dropping down to 7 HP. It looks like they will be setting up for a nice little B push. Well, the bomb is rotating back towards A. Well, one of the players do try and anchor the player on B. But we still have 2 of the players. Nyx again with this Deagle. Ruby and May getting 2 kills onto Fallen Angel and Nyx. It is Athanol who's the last player alive, and yet again Trigger Happy runs right into her AK-47 in that naughty little corner. Alright, we go into another tactical pause. $12-10, guys. Round 23. You know, this is going to be the round where both teams are going to be buying. They're going to have kit. They're going to have utility. They're going to have diffuse kits. They're going to have everything. And this is where the rounds start getting really hard. We've seen, you know, EKASI Effie with save rounds completely, you know, trampling all over DIVINI D. And we've seen the same with DIVINI D when they've had save rounds and completely trampled all over EKASI FE. So the gun rounds are my favorite rounds because, you know, this is where you actually get to see the AWP plays coming out and, you know, the one-on-one skills and so forth. So this is going to be a really interesting round as soon as this pause is done. I see lots of people screaming, let's go Ruby, let's go EKASI. Lots of spams coming into chat. I love to see it. I love to see it. Right, we do get the go ahead to go. I do apologize, for some reason Counter-Strike doesn't allow me to alt tab and still maintain the sound, but we do. Okay, is that the go ahead or not the go ahead? Athanol. We have some EKASI. Let's go, EKASI. Let's go. It's a very tight match. Very tight match. But I love to see the two teams, you know. Right, Fallen Angel finally with the go ahead to start the round as we count down from 10 seconds. 12-10, guys. This is the round. This is the round that's going to determine so much for the rest of the game. Full buys. EKASI FE with a lot of economy, they'll be fine to buy into the next round. If they do lose this, it's DIVINI that has, you know, a lot on the plate right now. If they lose this round, they are going to have some trouble. Fallen Angel getting the kill onto Athanol, and it looks like one of her teammates helped that with the flash over there. Athanol unfortunately losing. Luna getting a kill onto Nachi. We still have 2 players situated towards B. I do apologize. My auto director is a little bit slow sometimes. But it's a 4v3. Make that a 4v2. Nyx with a very odd angle does manage to catch Luna off guard. Babytooth and May are the last two players alive. May still with an AWP in her hands, and it looks like they will be pushing towards A side. But we have two players on A. One of the players from B rotating as another anchors. Babytooth tries to jump out of mid to get the off guard kill, but doesn't notice Dutch is sitting on top of that roof. And yet again, beautiful round coming in from DIVINI. 11-12, still in favor of EKASI FE. So let's see what they do. EKASI FE will be buying. They still have a fairly good economy. Should they lose this round, they will be able to buy into the next. Yet again, DIVINI's economy not looking so good. But welcome to the world of being a counter-terrorist. Oh dear, Babytooth, a little bit of an oopsie nade over there. Oh, May also catching some grenades coming in from the players. Angel, Fallen Angel dropped down to 41 HP. Ruby and May on the side of EKASI FE also dropping down to 50 and 69 HP. Lots of utility damage. Lots of utility damage. We have two of the players from EKASI FE pushing up towards B. Luna getting the kill onto Nyx on A side. Nachi. Oh, Nachi with a beautiful pick, taking Luna out. Babytooth getting the kill onto Duchess and Trigger Happy as well. That means both of the players from B side have been taken down, and EKASI FE will easily be able to plant over here. Well, Fallen Angel and Nachi are the last two players alive left on the side of DIVINI. They will be planting and basically just setting up to make sure that, you know, the site cannot be retaken. I do apologize, that's a Kelly Khan's coming out of me, but it looks like the girls from DIVINI will be saving up. As I said, economy. It's going to be a tight one, this one. So they will be saving. They do have a lot of utility. They also have an AWP in their hands with defuse kits. So definitely, well, Nachi managed to save an AK-47 as also absolutely worth the save. And Luna being the only teammate to have fallen in that round. EKASI 13, DIVINI on 11. I believe DIVINI can do this. Like I said, economy this round's not going to look too great for the counter-terrorists. But I do believe that they should be buying around the guns that they currently saved from the previous round. Again, 4 AK-47s, full utility, and an AWP in the hands of EKASI FE, with a little bit of a shoo-shoo buy coming in from DIVINI. Some mid peaks, also a slight control that they're trying to take from B sides. The players are tucked behind the smoke over here, so if I do hope Trigger Happy doesn't make the same mistake that she's been making for the past 2 rounds, but it pays off. She gets a couple of kills over there. Duchess sitting in apps does manage to get the lurker coming in, make that 2. She grabs Babytooth as well, and Athenal, who is the last player alive on the side of EKASI FE with an AWP in her hands, needs to either make do with this round or save, because she's got 4 healthy players to take on from the side of DIVINI. Fallen Angel also has an AWP in her hands, so it's going to be a rough one. You know, no unnecessary peeks here. Nyx. No unnecessary peeks is needed now at the moment. Athenal is just literally going to try and pick wherever she can pick, and, you know, take down from the economy where she can. And I don't feel that it's necessary, you know, to unnecessarily peek in situations like this. I'm glad to see DIVINI are holding off quite well, making sure that Athenal can't push towards the site. But Athenal, she's staying put towards spawn with 8 seconds left of this round, and it looks like DIVINI will secure this round without a bomb plant, making that 13-12, guys. 13-12. EKASI FE still in the lead by 1 point. They have been taking control of this half, I would say, but DIVINI not fully giving them that satisfaction of, you know, consistently being ahead of them. They have been coming back really strongly, and I'm very impressed with this team. I really am very impressed with this team. Some utility, Baby Tooth taking some, ooh, Baby Tooth in a tight spot over there. Hopefully she's able to smoke herself out of that Molotov. Baby Tooth getting the first kill onto Nachi. Again, Nachi playing the sandbags area. It's worked once or twice, so she really needs to change up that position. May getting the kill onto Snix. They do lose a valuable player, unfortunately, and we set back to a 3v5. Fallen Angel, Trigger Happy, and Duchess are the last players alive. We do have 2 players towards B side. Ruby, unfortunately, Happy try to pick up, Trigger Happy try to peek out of that corner over there, not playing into her favor, and Luna, the lurker, manages to grab Duchess. Ruby finishing off Fallen Angel, and that's 14-12. EKASI FE in the lead again with 2 points. Round 27. A full buy from EKASI FE. A little bit of a pistol buy coming in from DIVINI D. This has worked in their favor before, so maybe they can make do with this round, which I sure hope they can. They are setting up 2 players towards B sides. I mean, 3 players towards B sides. Apologies. 2 players super glue towards A. The bomb's still in spawn. Still waiting to make the play. We don't know what EKASI FE is going to do yet. The bomb isn't spawned. 2 players situated up towards Banana, trying to get some picks, and that's exactly what they get. Athenor getting the first kill onto Nachi. I'm glad to see she changed up her positioning a little bit, not playing behind sandbags again. And we still have 2 players on B side, and I don't think Athenor is aware of it. Hopefully tucked away and won't be unnecessarily peeking the situation, because they need for the players to walk into their crosshairs. On A, we have Ruby. Ruby taking down Snix, but Duchess and Fallen Angels doing lots of dirty work over there. Athenor and May taking down 2 of the players. We drop down to a 2v1. Fallen Angel, who's a B player, will be rotating off to A side. May with an AWP in her hands, and Luna with an AK-47. Both the players on 100 HP. This is going to be a really tough retake from her, but I think she's quite capable of it. I definitely think she's quite capable of it, unless you have May holding library. That is basically match point for EKASI FE. DIVINI D's currently sitting on 12 rounds. We go into round 28. If EKASI does manage to secure the next round, they will be winning this game tonight. But is DIVINI D going to give it to them? They do buy. We have 3 M4s coming in, paired with 2 MP9s, but they are yet again going against a full stack of AK-47s and the AWP in the hands of May, who's really been getting nasty shots. Happy and Nachi pairing up over there, getting the kill onto Baby Tooth. Snix getting the kill onto May, and Trigger Happy getting the burn onto Athenor. Ruby and Luna, both players full HP with AK-47 and kits. Gonna make the play up towards mid if our players from B don't early rotate. Ruby looking for some picks. Snix gets the kill onto Luna, spots another player. Ruby pushing up. Is she going to get the kill onto? She does. She gets a kill onto Snix. Super unfortunate. She makes her way through to B, but she is going to run into one of the players. And unfortunately, Ruby not managing to get the kill onto any of them. Duchess taking her down 15-13, boys and girls. Round 29. This is where things start to get extremely spicy. We have DIVINI D, Duchess with an AWP. We have 3 AK-47s and an M4 in their hands. And then we have a 5 stack of AK-47s. Lots of utility all around for both teams. We also see some diffuse kits in the hands of some of the players on the side of DIVINI D, which is, I love to see that, have kits on each side. Some players pushing up towards B. We also have, it looks and seems to be Duchess getting the kill onto Athenor. Good pick. and it looks like the bomb will be heading towards A. We have 4 players actually, in fact, on A site, but they've just taken one of the players down from B. If they could initiate that rotate, that'd be wonderful. The jump bait up in apps not working out too well, but does manage to take Znix's health down to 12 HP. Luna unfortunately struggling a little bit with the AK-47 control over there, but looks like the bomb will be going down on B site. It's a 4v4. Lots of damage coming in from both teams. But Znix sitting on 12 HP. They're not looking too healthy. They still have 3 defuse kits on their side, so still doable. Still doable. Baby Tooth getting the kill onto Trigger Happy, making it a 4v3. 3 of the players coming in from... 3 of the players coming in from CT, and for some reason it didn't show us that. I do apologize, but EKASI FE take the win 16-13. That is so unfortunate. So very unfortunate. We generally have a little meeting with the captains from each team. I'm not too sure if that's going to happen tonight because I don't really have any communications, but well played to both teams tonight. Thank you so much, obviously, to all our sponsors and the hosts for, you know, making this tournament possible. Guys, like I said, I've been casting since season 1 for the Iris League every year, and it's phenomenal that this is still going. It really is. So yes, keep an eye on the REA socials. We do have some giveaways running over there. Entries do close on the 10th of October. Well played to all the teams that played tonight. We do have Very Fast that won the first game earlier this evening, and then EKASI FE securing the win tonight against the other team. Nonetheless, I think it was a very good game to personally watch myself. It was great being back and casting and so forth. So yeah, DIVINI, super unfortunate. Excellent utility, teamwork, synergy, you name it, it's all there. And yeah, thank you so much to all of the viewers that hung out with us tonight. Like I said, normally we'll have a chat with the captains after the games. But I think we'll skip on that tonight because I don't have any contact with any of the captains and so forth. So again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Keep an eye on the social networks for when the games will be casted and who will be casted and streamed live. And thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Have a super awesome evening.
I